right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Anthony, left side. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season. Here's Lever. Pass to Finley. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Lever. In his last outing, 16 points for him. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Now Portland with it. Here's Wembanyama. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Maravich. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Nice shot by Lever.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wembanyama with it. From behind the arc. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Baker. Here's Maravich. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Duckworth. That shot off. Good D by Wembanyama. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Wembanyama, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Finley passes to Duckworth. Pass to Baker. Here's Finley. From the wing. He shoots again. Duckworth, no good. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Baker grabs the board.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Maravich. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pittsburgh leading by 3. Here's Lever to the left wing. They set a pick. Pass to Finley. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the drive. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
It was a very solid game for them, and the score might not tell the story of just how superior they were.
Here's Finley. Pass to Baker. Here's Finley. Plenty of space. That one goes in. Finley's gotten his second bucket.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Wembanyama. Nails the 16-footer.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Lever. Pass to Finley. Here's Baker. Here's Maravich. High arcing shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's the Beast. Yet to see a basket. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the Beast. Pass to Pippen. The shot. Rebound by Lever.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Maravich. With the teardrop. It's blocked.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Good on the bucket.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
Pittsburgh leading by 3. Lever passes to Baker. To the inside, Duckworth, and the layup is good. Duckworth's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Anthony up top. Pippen. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Lever. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Pittsburgh.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And so he makes both from the line. Blazers trail by 5. To the middle. It's stolen away. To the paint. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to the Beast. 4-3. Rebounded by Duckworth. Duckworth's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Cummings. Here's Finley. Takes the 3. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he makes both free throws. Pittsburgh leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. teams deciding to change it up. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Warriors, they've risen to third in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they know they're capable of more, and I think we can expect to see them increasing their efforts in the games ahead.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Pippen's got 6 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Maravich. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Roy. No points so far. Pippen, pass to Anthony. And it's all tied up.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Cummings. Brown with it. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Anthony. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Really left him alone that time.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Wembanyama's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Outside, Brown. Inside, here's Duckworth. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Pippen. He's got 6. Anthony with a bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Anthony's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Maravich, the pass to Duckworth. Here's Maravich. Pass to Lever. Here's Duckworth. Outside, Brown. Fires the 3. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
When you got length for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
Michael Finley. Kelly Tripucka.
Clock at 4. Here's Lever. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Wembanyama screen. Launches it. Boy, can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Lever. 7 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lever's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Anthony right side. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Lever. 9 points in the game. And it's good for 2. Lever's got 11.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Cummings. He's guarded by Anthony. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
40 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Brown for three. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Van Exel. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Drive by Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Blazers trail by 4. Here's Greer. Still without a bucket. Pulls up, high post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. With 1 on the clock. And he drives in. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pittsburgh out in front. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what stands out to you from Pittsburgh in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
And it's Van Exel in at the point. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Here's Greer. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Cummings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Finley. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Van Exel. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Van Exel's got his second bucket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Cheeks. No made baskets yet. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Van Exel passes to Jones. Pass to Van Exel. From outside the arc. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Finley passes to Cheeks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Cummings. Noah grabs the board. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
That's good from Jones. Pittsburgh making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Pittsburgh, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. Blazers trail by 3. And there's a pick. Jones, the pass to Rodman. The rebound by Cummings. Cummings has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tripucka. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the away team, Kelly Tripucka, 1 shot.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Greer. No points yet. Tipped. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I just love the ball.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Greer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Greer's gotten himself. Going here, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Baker. Here's Finley. They set the pick from deep 3-point land. Rodman with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Brown can't hit. Blazers trail by 5. Here's Greer. From outside, off the mark. For Pittsburgh, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Tripucka, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, don't try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pittsburgh leading by 3. Shot from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Tripucka's got 7 now in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And there's the screen. 3-pointer. Baker grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
A line change here for Portland. Pittsburgh making a switch here. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Lever. 11 points in the game. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Number 1, the Blazers.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Here's the Beast. Still no points. Out to Anthony. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far. And so it's Pittsburgh with it. 4-point game. And it's Brown off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Hibbert, that's good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Here's Lever. Pass to Baker. Here's Hibbert over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Pittsburgh lead.
Blazers foul.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Long range from the inbound, and the three-pointer goes. Maravich has got 5 points.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3, open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
Anthony outside. Pass to the Beast. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Checking in for the away team, number 5, Xavier McDaniel.
Blazers trail by 5. Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
For Pittsburgh, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Hibbert. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's the Beast. He's scoreless. Here's Pippen. Wembanyama screen. For 3. McDaniel pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the inside. Here's Hibbert. Blocked! The Beast. Good. The Beast has gotten his first basket of the night.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Pass to McDaniel. Here's Baker. And another shot. Lever passes to Hibbert. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Scottie Pippen taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Lever. 11 points in the game. Here's Maravich. 3-pointer, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Here's the Beast. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good.
At the line for Portland, number 8.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Away team. Let him hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers. Respect to your Blazer dancers.
Baker, the pass to Hibbert. Here's Baker. Out to the wing. Here's Lever. 11 points in the game. And stolen by Anthony. Here's the Beast. And he banks in the layup. The Beast's got 6 points in the quarter. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Lever. Six to shoot. Pass to Maravich. There's the three. Rebounded by Pippen.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Roy. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Baker. Here's Hibbert. Can they get it? Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Portland leading. Here's the Beast. 6 points for him. It's deflected. Here's Maravich. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Away team ball. Down the floor for the away team. Kevin Duckworth. Michael Finley.
Here's Maravich. He's got 5. Fader on the way. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Anthony. Over to the wing. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Here's Roy. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. Maravich has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Pippen. 12 points for him. 13 feet out. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Maravich. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Anthony's got 11 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Finley. No good. Good D by Wembanyama.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Lever. Here's Baker. Here's Maravich. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen to the middle. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
Here's Finley. Inside, 2 on the clock. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Portland ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, folks. For the West, Scotty Barnes.
It's been a combination of skill and determination for Scotty Barnes. Every night he's helping his team.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Portland Trail Blazers.
It's a coach's.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Pittsburgh shooting an average of 43% from the floor on the court for Pittsburgh. And it's Maravich in at the 2. It's good from about 19 feet. Maravich has got 9 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Boy, can't get it to go. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. The second effort. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, can't get it to go. For Pittsburgh, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Finley passes to Baker. Here's Duckworth, covered by Wembanyama. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Duckworth. 10 points for him.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Roy. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Roy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. Roy imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Maravich. And it's rejected. Here's the Beast. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Baker. Takes it inside, and he lays it up and in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's a screen by Anthony. Jacks up with 3. Finley grabs the miss. Finley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lever. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's the Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, number 8.
First one falls. It's both from the stripe. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Finley. Lets the 3 fly. Boy, pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Baker, pass to Lever. Here's Finley. Fires from deep. Offensive board. It's his first trip to the line. First one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team, Kevin Duckworth. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Roy. Puts up a 3. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Duckworth's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Baker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics...
Ooh, the special sauce from Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
On defense, the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Here's Maravich. Pass to Baker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's what Pittsburgh's schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Here's Finley. Pass to Baker. Out left to the wing. Here's Lever. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maravich. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Maravich. He's got 9. Low block shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to the Beast. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They set the pick. Finley passes to Maravich. Here's Duckworth. Covered by Wembanyama. Stop the drought. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pittsburgh shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Good on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pittsburgh shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Finley. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's the beast. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third. Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pass to Maravich. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that that's the key to efficient offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the away team.
RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
The beast. Here's McDaniel. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Finley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. First free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team. Xavier McDaniel.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Portland leading by 8. Here's Greer. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And they're on the run for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Coulibaly on the wing. Batum outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The length of Batum is sometimes a problem for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Maravich. He's got 12. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Finley. There's the triple. They grab their own miss.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Trailblazers lead by 6. There's a screen. Outside Coulibaly. Left side Jones. Yep, that one goes. And so it's Pittsburgh with it. Pass to Finley. The 3. Fires in the triple. Finley's got 9.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Right side Jones. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Finley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's McDaniel. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Jones. Now Koulibaly. Back to Jones. Koulibaly with it. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. Greer's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Maravich. Pass to Duckworth. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
At this stage of his career, Batum has seen every type of defense. This experience helping him finish on the coverage.
To the middle. McDaniel, pass to Duckworth. And the bucket is good. Duckworth's got 11 in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Koulibaly. Batum outside. Pass to Greer. Now here's Batum. Back to Koulibaly. The 3-ball. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He can really stroke it from deep, and you have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Finley. Uses the glass on the layup. Finley's got 11 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pittsburgh has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Lieber. They set the screen. Here's Duckworth. Here's Finley. The putback. Goes up again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line. For a pair. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he drops it first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Pass to Batum. There's a screen. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Baker, pass to Lieber. Here's Finley. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Finley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
To the inside. Here's Koulibaly. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Brown. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And at the close of the
Getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways.